Every 50... What you just observed is a normal action in America, a sip of water. But in other countries, this is a dangerous risk to take. Because of that sip of water, 170 million people died last year. Because they drank contaminated water, they met their death. Every 15 seconds, a child dies from unclean water. According to Global Water Partnerships, 170 million people die a year. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the equivalent of 10 jumbo jets crashing every single day. The lack of water claims more lives than war, and in third world countries, it consumes everyday life. In an African village, a small child will be sent on the grueling task to walk an average 4 hours in the blistering heat to find water and bring it back to his family. There is never enough water. These people are thirsty, and these people are desperate. Where is their ray of hope? Living Waters International is an organization that sends mission trips into third world countries and builds wells for the needy villages. On a mission trip, the volunteers will spend 7 days in their project country. They meet and connect with the locals, and then they proceed to build them a well. Once the well is completed, Living Water specialists work with the people to manage the money that they themselves earn to go towards the well and to feel a sense of responsibility for it. The results are life-changing. So far, 11,266 wells have been created in 24 countries, but they still need your help. How can you help? As you may know, this honor society is putting on a masquerade ball, and the proceeds will go towards Living Water Internationals to help them build a well where they need one. Buy a ticket today and save a life tomorrow. A small bundle, hardly skin and bones, enters a clinic in an African village. The father of the child, with a look of deep desperation in his eyes, pleads with the nurse to do something, anything, for his little girl. She's been sick. She's always been sick, but this was the worst it had ever been. She suffered from extreme dehydration, and her hollow face cried out in agony as she lay there in her father's arms, 5 years old. Her name, Elizabeth. The nurse of the clinic, hardly a mud hut, tried her best to save the child, but to no avail. That day, Elizabeth became just one more person to die from contaminated water. Meet Amos. Amos lives in an African village in a mud hut with his wife and 3 children. He serves as the head schoolmaster for the school in the village. And recently, Living Waters International installed a well in his village. Because of this well, Amos feels that the future generation looks for a life without suffering. For this village, many lives have been saved. But there are still many, many villages that have yet to experience the coolness of clean water and drink in its abundance. Every 15 seconds, a child dies from unclean water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Since I began this speech, 20 children have died. The clock is ticking. How will you help make a change?